Tabusian for my more probably from Ran News, Casa, Fiji, so and they share a NPP among Rukuno, and someone call Eba, a perception of Macaka, a NPP among Rukuno, Aka 1 month, and I think so, about 26 days, and now 25 days. Now, the main primaries at me, Abba, so and 4th November, what is in my firma, or better the American, I say, and I say, Bacan say, Enra. I was unexpected, and Alan John Kojo Tremantin said the primaries are because within the NPP, Penoma Honeyoma air cost intimidation by some of the aspirants or camp, and now they say, Obetini at also a contest to NPP after say ordinary withdrawal letter, I raise a whole lot of concern. But before we move on to a year in some Kakra and Abano. The reaction from Ghanaians, how things are going on. Yanshan Yamakakra as to the letter. Alan John Kojo Chairmantin or de about say. We the letter from Alan John Kojo Chairmantin was it the question I keep asking myself is how did we get here as a party in the first place, and how far are we prepared to trend on this path, on this dangerous path to self-destruction? The reason I didn't start the statement, the letter or the I said the part on which he stated why he is withdrawing from the race, and who a year pa, and until I say free baby or shall say about points in this I said the question I keep asking myself is how did we get here as a party in the first place, and how far are we prepared to tread on this dangerous path to self-destruction? Regrettably, I'm not convinced that the circumstances I referred to earlier will not persist or even be escalated in the next round of the elections, for which balloting is scheduled for Wednesday, 6th of September 2023. In light of the foregoing, I wish to confirm that I'm honorably withdrawing from the process that will lead to the presidential primaries to be held on 4th November 2023. This was the statement that Alan John Kojo Tremantin or the right after said or the letter and at the camp of Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, I'm also dropping a letter. And you know, sir, before the withdrawal of Alan John Kojo Tremantin, there was an alleged, alleged because there was no proof to the claims that a buyer from the camp of Alan Tremantin said. During the elections, there were intimidation. Only one evidence we saw, that was, I think, one of the agents, that was the only evidence they can prove. But then aside that, Alan Tremantin was making claims as to say the agents I'm representing is so many of them, and most of them, and they were intimidated by the aspirants, some of the camp of the aspirants, and for that reason, not only me and was insane. For Kennedy, I come Agyapong. And also, I said, the agent represented our northeast. And also the same thing. And but let us go straight to the letter and so the camp of Bawumia. And also right after I said Alan John Kojo Tremantin or releasing the letter. There is a press statement. Dr. Bawumia won NPP superdelegate election on his own strength. This was a reply to the case or the issue that was raised by Alan John Kojo Tremantin, revealing the intimidation by some of the NPP top gurus to some of his agents. So this is a reply to Alan John Kojo Tremantin. Also, BMW is taken aback by a press statement issued by Alan Tremantin on Tuesday evening, announcing his sudden withdrawal from the NPP from the November 4th NPP presidential primaries. While we respect Alan Tremantin's decision, that's Mr. Tremantin's decision to step down from the impending contest, we find some portions of his statement factually inaccurate and disturbing for the party's cohesion. Hence, this rejoinder. So, the main issue that gingered the camp of Bawumia to bring out this press statement was the allegation that was being made by Alan Tremantin over the fact that during the election, that was the superdelegate conference, some of his agents were being intimidated, and these are the issues that the camp of Bawumia want to bring on board so that it can be addressed. And here, they've addressed it on their own. Also, the issue BMW vehemently refute allegation by Mr. Chemantin that the just ended superdelegate elections was strategically and tactically skewed in favor of one particular aspirant. In spite of the fact that Mr. Chemantin stahidly failed to name the said aspirant, it is pretty clear from all intents and purposes that his allegations in reference to our candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we wish to place on record that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia won the August 26 special delegate election on his own strength and not on the whims and caprices of any so-called mechanization from any quarter. So this is the letter right after Sir Alan Chairman sending a resignation letter by now. Almost dropping. As at now, Ghanaians have started reacting. So many Ghanaians, top gurus of the party, some from the NDC, some from the NPP, so many people have reacted to this. And now we are looking at, after Alan Chairman's resignation, is he declaring support and is he backing Kennedy Agyapong to become the next flag bearer, or what is his next move? Because in his letter that he brought out as part of his withdrawal letter, he said in the letter that he is going to speak with his family and then loved ones and those who back him, his friends, everyone, to see his next move. But then this is the question we are asking ourselves, that what is his next move? Where is he heading to? Is he heading to the camp of Kennedy Agyapong, or he's heading to another camp? We don't know. But then now, per the reaction that we've had, from the comment that we've had from some Ghanaians, it is much convincing that the camp of or the Alan John Kojo Chairman, to speak it that way, it is pretty clear that Alan John Kojo Chairman would rather join the camp of Kennedy Agyapong than joining the camp of Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia. Looking at one comment on Twitter, the person is saying that's from Ugly God from Twitter. He's saying Alan self he no get vote Kennedy all the way. So this is what one person is saying on Twitter. Another one is also saying this. Albert Nan Hike is also saying NPP has ended Alan Chairman's political career without allowing him to fulfill his biggest ambition of becoming a president. Unfair. This is how this person is seeing things. Alan Chairman's withdrawing from the NPP presidential race means he will give his support to Kennedy Agyapong. This is what is triggering reaction. This is the same person who said the NPP has ruined the political career of Alan John Kojo Chairman. But all the same, he is very sure that after Alan John Kojo Chairman has resigned or withdrawn from the NPP primaries, he is going to give support to Kennedy Agyapong. Another one is also saying this can promise on Twitter. He's also saying this was unexpected, but this also gets Kennedy, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, closer to the highest office of the land. Blessed times in Ghana politics. Another one is also saying, with Alan's withdrawal, the hashtag showdown we promise is taking shape. It is a two-horse race now. Kennedy Agyapong at Honorable Kennedy Agyapong will give the so-called establishment candidate at showdown on November 4th. Where you are reaching us from or watching us from, I would like you to also drop your comment, because what is happening now and the reactions from Ghanaians, it is so massive. We look at the last comment and then we'll move on. This person is saying the NPP hierarchy wants Bawumia by force. The grassroots have a new leader, Kennedy Agyapong. It is only wise Alan Chairman has realized he won't get anywhere. Smart move. So these are some of the reactions from some Ghanaians that we've read out to you. And then per these reactions, we can confidently say that Kennedy Agyapong, in one way or the other, even though Alan Chairman has not spoken on his next move, but then with the reactions coming up, we can confidently say that as of now, for Alan Chairman to join the camp of Bawumia, he would rather join Kennedy Agyapong. Who do you think among now the four who are going into the primaries, who do you think among them can win and then lead best the NPP party, and then going forward subsequently into the 2024 elections, when the elections to become the next president after His Excellency the President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Join, bring out your comment. Bring out your comment and drop your comment in the comment section, and we look out for any other update that comes up on our platform. Here is Nimje News.